Hello, Facebook. What's going on? How's it going? What's up, friends? Facebook friends. My name is Dave Simney, coming to you live. Super excited to be here on a Friday. Friday is always great. It's like payday, right? Friday's exciting because you got all kinds of good vibes going around on a Friday. So I wanted to come live and just say hello to all my friends and family and everybody that's watching. I wanted to share with you a very cool thing that my friend Amber and I have cracked the code on. It's called social retail. It's basically how to make a living from your cell phone, right? From this thing right here that we all have in our pockets. And you got to hear her story. Amber Rainsbury's insane. And if you're not inspired by her story, you better check your pulse because she has an incredible background, but she actually got into the pharmaceutical industry, which she will tell you about, and just did that whole thing, making somebody else rich. And her story of how she transitioned from that to owning her own business and starting a business with us together on our phones together. We've done it. We just celebrated 5 years. So congratulations to you. You're almost at 5 years, or you are at 5 years.
5 years.
And you're muted actually. So, okay, I hear you now. So congratulations to you. So everybody, introduce you to my good friend and business partner, Amber Rainsbury. What's up, Amber?
Hello. What's up? What's up, everybody? So excited to be here. And yeah, my story is one like many people. I had a job. I have 3 kids. I'm a single mom. And at the time I wasn't a single mom, but I was basically working. I would work all day. I would have the tantrums in the morning when the kids were dropping off at childcare, crying, "Mommy, don't go to work." But I had to go to work. And I just felt exhausted. I'd pick up the kids and go home and know I had to feed into them, but I was exhausted at the end of my day and just really had dreamed of being able to work from home or have my own income. But it did seem hard, and it did seem like, could I really do this? And just with a lot of trial and error and years of practice, made it work and made that dream happen.
Well, it's really exciting. I remember when I met you, how hard you were working. You had your side hustle over here. You had your main job, which your main job was a lot of work. You were driving around to all these, doctors' offices. Then you were buying them lunches and buying Starbucks and all this. You had this spending budget. You had the company car, and you're just driving hours and hours, dressing up, looking your best, going in there, and then, placing these orders. And then we were talking about how, your kids were really young actually at the time.
Yeah.
And so then you were having to pay for childcare. And then, it was just kind of like a crazy time you were in, right? And I mean, what was it about, social retail when you found it that was different? I mean, did you ever think you could make a quote unquote living from your cell phone 5 years ago?
Well, I had tried some other online businesses from the phone. So I saw the potential. I started seeing how social media was great because I didn't have a big network. I wasn't one of those people that would I was one of the people that would throw the party, and my mom would come, and that's about it. And so it really wasn't, and I didn't want to be throwing parties, truthfully, because I was working full time. And so I like the idea of potentially being able to just market online, not have to go anywhere, and maybe to reach some people outside of my friends and family, which, with social media is really cool because you never know who's going to see your post that may be interested in what you have to offer.
So
yeah.
No, I was going to say, it's funny you say that because when people think of making money online, there's 2 things that come to my mind, at least. One is, okay, you got to be some like influencer guru, YouTuber, funneler, kind of guru guy that does courses and that's how you make a living. Or you got to do all these parties and bug your friends and family and beg people to come to your house, right? And do events and buy inventory and all that, right?
Right.
And so here we are, you and I kind of stumbled on this thing that combined really 2 trends, right? You had retail powered by people, word of mouth, oh, I love this movie, go see this movie. Oh yeah, I love that too. But then you got paid for your social influence. And the reality is we're all influencers. Even if you say influencer, it doesn't matter how many followers you have. If you have 1 follower, when you say to someone, hey, you should go to vacation at Turks and Caicos. It's beautiful. And I go because you said that. You just influenced me. And it's pretty cool. We all have influence. In fact, now what they call micro and even nano influencers, which means anyone with less than 5,000 like quote unquote friends or followers, have even a bigger impact. People trust someone they know, like you, and we're friends. So it's pretty cool how we align these two huge like economic trends to really create the first business model that's ever been done. It's called social retail. And you were the first one to really point it out, because we were kind of thinking about the old model, and then you were like, David, this company's figured it out. Like, you kind of woke me up. I didn't even know what I was doing on Facebook.
Oh yeah, and it was actually really funny. Like when I saw, I feel like when they talk about manifesting things, like I do feel like this kind of was a manifestation of my dream. Because first of all, when I thought about what I wanted, like I had done a lot of different MLMs and network marketing companies. And one thing I hated was that they had these really cheesy websites, where you'd go on it and it just reeks of MLM. It's like, join this business, like here's your representative's name at the top. And I wanted to be able to present to like professionals or doctors and have a clinical grade product that could really present in a professional manner, or even just to friends where it just looked nice. And they had this great website that didn't say your name on the top. It was completely retail branded. And then the business side is totally separate. So we know that most people just want to be a customer and be able to buy the products that they want. And that's what I loved about this model, is that
Well, yeah, I mean, with over 100 products made in the USA, vertically integrated, where it's all scientifically developed, formulated, all these patents and research, like it's a legit product. I think when people get into this mindset of, okay, hold on, if my friend on Facebook is selling it or marketing it, it must be some kind of one of those scams or something. And what everybody doesn't know about social retail is it's actually more affiliate based. I mean, in fact, there's like a 10-to-1 customer ratio. So what we have is, where other companies like will always just try to pressure you to join and buy all these products you don't need and try to sell them out of your trunk and make your money. You hear these horror stories. Like there was a documentary out that kind of was going into our territory, into like the direct sales sort of industry a little bit. And it was about the clothing company that you probably heard about, where they were selling all the leggings, and it was like this crazy documentary. And I thought, okay, no wonder why people had that impression of that, because you're asking them to buy thousands of dollars and then telling them, hey, if it doesn't work out, you actually can't return that. And it's just like this totally different model where people think, oh, you have to buy all this stuff, instead of with an affiliate. I mean, how have you found with your friends and family and referrals and stuff, most of the people that come in, haven't you found that like they share a product and they get paid? Like there's no recruiting or whatever, right?
Right. And I mean, I think like when I heard about the products, like I heard about this collagen that helps with joints, and I started to like think about like, oh, could I sell this? Like, would there be a market for it? And it was like I thought about my mom and how her knees were hurting, or I was working with a lot of people that were in the fitness industry, and some people couldn't exercise because of joint problems. And I saw this need. And I thought, wow, and I would go out and meet people on a plane, and they'd tell me about their knees that were bothering them. And, once you start to see that need out there and start to talk to people like, hey, I heard about this product that really, people are looking for solutions. And I don't think of it as selling. And I think it's how a lot of people in our business are successful, because they're genuinely like hearing people's problems and saying, oh, here's something that might work. And people are going to try things, especially when nothing else has worked. Especially for something that causes pain, or problems with their mobility.
Yeah.
Want to try it.
Check it out. Amber and I have a great surprise for everybody live. Okay. Her and I have 2 gift cards to Amazon, $25 gift cards. Okay. We're going to give them away. All right. And it's to anyone who shares this live or tags a friend or family on this. Okay. Or if you're, doing this business already, you want to hear more about it. Maybe you have somebody that's thinking about it. So we're going to give away 2 $25 Amazon gift cards to anyone who tags, not anyone, not everyone, but some lucky person. All right. So we're going to pick that at the very end here. We're going to get on Facebook. First, we're going to give you the disclaimer. Okay. Any type of business, right, including our business, is a direct result of your own personal efforts. Okay. It's not a get rich quick. There's everything we're doing in this presentation is based on, you know, actual your own efforts. Okay. And so just to give you that disclaimer, there's no free ride. The difference is we're all working hard at something. The difference between like leveraged income versus linear income is linear income is I go in, I trade my time for money, and then I go home at the end of the day and I never see any kind of ROI on the time that I spent. It's gone. I'm just another day older. And yeah, I got paid, but then most of the time we're just JOB with a job just over broke. And we're just putting that money, you know, right into somebody else's hands, right? Our bills are residual. Every month they show up. We got lights on, we got the fan, we got gas and heat and electric and cool, and everything's going crazy right now with inflation. But yet they're not offering to pay you more at your job. Your job, whatever job you're working right now, they're not probably lined up to like give you a raise to keep up with 5-10% inflation that's going on right now. So what's the breaking point for you? What can you differently? Well, you can do two things differently. Option one, you can go invest in an asset that actually will appreciate in value at a higher rate than inflation. So let's say you get a loan at 2.5 or 3% on some real estate, and that appreciates 10, 20, 30% on the original price you paid for it. Now you've more than kept up with inflation. Or option two, you can go out there and get a side hustle. You can go out there and make some extra money in addition to what you're already doing now to help you get out of debt and to help you with all of this stuff. So we're going to kind of share with you a little bit about how to make a living from your cell phone. We both have figured out how to do it. Social retail is blowing up. So let's figure out, what is this company? What do they do? And you know, who are they? And so we're going to try to do this in a short little kind of 10 minutes here. And then we'll do this nice little giveaway of $25, 2 different people we're going to pick to give away, whoever tags their friends, family, or whoever shares this live. And I'll just tell you, if you're just watching, don't reach out to Amber or I, reach out to the person who tagged you on this or to whoever shared this video with you. Okay. And if they're not part of our company, definitely you can reach out to us, of course, and we'll get you connected with whoever referred you. It's a referral type of business. So Amber, let's start with this. Let's just do kind of a quick overview of the company that we've aligned with. And if you just want to hit some of those bullet points, and then I'll share kind of my story.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so we're with Modere, and Modere is actually it's really the leader in clean living products. We're a global business, over $6 billion in total sales. So it's nice and established, and it's really important. Sometimes you think the newest company is going to be the best, but honestly, 99% of companies go out of business in the first 5 years. So it's great to be with a company that is established. We've been out for about over 30 years, actually. Over $3 billion paid in commission, and we're in more than 20 countries. So it's just an absolute great company to align yourself with as an entrepreneur.
Absolutely. And how I found this company, you know, I was on tour with Lady Gaga. It was like going crazy on the road. My wife was her personal assistant, and it was nuts because when we had our first kid, Heston, who, gosh, he's now just turned 12, you know, my bishop at church was like, dude, David, you are not going to watch your kids grow up. You're going to be gone. I was booked for the whole next year. And I just made a realization that, like, if I wanted to be a dad, if I wanted to go to Little League and coach a team, if I wanted to go camping, if I wanted to do anything normal with my children, go to church on Sundays, I would have to literally quit my job. And around that same time when we were having our kid, I literally was on Craigslist. I'll never forget. And I was looking for something. And I just found this, like, quote unquote director of sales position. And I thought, well, I've never been a salesperson in my life. Little did I know, we're all in sales. If we've gotten married, if we've ever gotten a job, if we've ever recommended a restaurant or a movie, we're in sales. Okay. It's just a mindset. People are like, I'm not in sales, I just share. And it's like, well, we all are in sales. The difference is most people don't get paid for it. Right. And so I found this woman, Ozma. She was just incredible. She had been educated at Princeton and all kinds of degrees. And she had this company that she was starting from the ground floor. And I thought, wow, there was functional beverages, there was collagen, there was all of this science and all of these markets that were emerging, like functional beverages and nutraceuticals and like clean living products and all these different categories where I thought, wow, people want to be healthy. They want to look their best. They want to lose weight. They want to get rid of all the toxins in their life, in their household. And I thought, wow, that's what we call sticky volume. When people fall in love with a brand or a product, they stay on it and they order it month after month. And I thought, if I could make a sale one time, right? I don't mind, selling something. I don't mind it. I'm okay to actually get paid a commission for doing a job. That's okay. But what if I made a sale one time, but then what if the next time that person ordered, I got paid again? And what if the third time they ordered? So maybe I got 20 or 30 bucks on my first commission. Not impressive, right? Well, for some it could be, but let's say 20 or 30 bucks. Doesn't seem like a lot, but that customer orders for 10 months, 12 months. On that original hour that you spent, you just made 500 bucks. So it's like, oh my gosh, I could actually make a living at this. And so I just kept going and just kept, my head to the grindstone and just kept working. And all of a sudden I realized about 5 years ago, and that's about when I met you, Amber, was that when you work a corporate job, you're married to that job. And when you stop working that job, your income doesn't continue. And I made the shift. I made the change to social retail. I became a social marketer, just like you, just like me. We're ordinary people. I had 400 friends on Facebook at the time. Didn't know what I was doing. You may remember a live I did that said Facebooking for dummies. I didn't know what I was doing. Still kind of don't. But I'm no guru. Yeah, I can talk. That's probably why my one gift. I can kind of gift of gab, but I just learned all about the collagen, all about the products. And then I learned how to share that info from my cell phone with the simple system that anyone can do. So once we got started, I realized that we're in a first of its kind business model. So tell me, Amber, you've been in a ton of different companies and you've experienced a ton of different compensation models. How is our dual-sided compensation plan and really the affiliate side so appealing? And why do you think we're doing so many hundreds of millions of dollars every single month and just blowing up?
Well, similar to what you said, like I think about like the pharmaceutical world, and you think about like you go to the doctors to go get on a product for some kind of health condition, right? And that's what I did. I did pharmaceuticals, sold ADHD medicine. And so I'd get them, go to the doctor, get them on the product. And then that patient would use that product, for years and years. I watched our company go from like, $0 to $1 billion, become the fifth most prescribed drug in the United States. And I got little incremental raises every year, right? And similarly, we're linking people up with products, but they're healthier products. They're not pharmaceuticals. They're actually good for you, and they're solving a health need. Usually, even if it's just aesthetics and anti-aging, that's still a need. Skin care, brain health, gut health, joints, all kinds of things that we're able to help people with. Immune system health. Who doesn't need that right now? And then the customers love the products. They can actually order them every single month. And the greatest thing about our products is when the customer doesn't get their order, they actually are like, where's my order? Some other companies I've been with, people were like, what is this doing on my doorstep? The difference is people actually love our products. They notice the difference. And then you as their rep get to make that residual income on that and help people, get products into their hands. And then, you can make a great income by just linking customers up with you. Or if you want to build a team where you actually help people to also, sell the product, then you can make additional money that way and build a huge team, which now I have over 350 people in my organization, about 100 that are actively selling. But I mean, that is phenomenal. The retention rate. I mean, I've been with 16 different MLMs. I'll tell you, I used to have one or two people that would be selling something. And to me, that's because of the products. It's because of the business model. It's because of the great website. It's because of the pricing. And our pricing is retail pricing. It's not higher. There's no discount to be a representative. We pay the same amount. And so it's something you would normally pay anyways, but you're getting a clean product and you're getting to help your friend with their business too.
So awesome. Let's talk about the really good stuff, the money. All right. That's exciting. And then we're going to talk about how much work really is it. Okay. So first thing, for anyone joining us, we got two $25 gift cards we're giving away right at the end to anyone who shares this live. So hit share, or anyone who tags somebody that might be open to taking a look, someone that's kicking the tires, maybe someone that, maybe just wants to make a few extra $100 a month. It doesn't matter what your goals are. If you agree that two paychecks are better than one, let's talk about that. All right. So the affiliate program, so basically here's what it is. You get paid 10% starting up to 36%. Now, the difference from 10% to let's say 18 or 20% is so little. Like you get 5 customers. And by the way, it's not just 5 customers. It's like if you get 2 or 3 customers or 4 customers, every time you get a customer, they get their own referral code. It's like a shopping credit that they can share with their friends and family. Everyone gets $10 off when they order the product, and their friends and family get $10 off. It's a very much a referral type of business. But anytime any of your customers share their code with friends and family, anyone that orders through their code, right? These are people you've never met. Those people count as your own customers. It's insane. The company pays you not once, but twice every single day. So what do we got? They pay you twice a day right there through your phone. They pay you up to 36% commission just for sharing products and all the referrals. They then give you all kinds of free products as you sell, as people order products. And here's the cool thing. Once you get, say, 5 or 10 people in what we call your customer pod, they're ordering the products, they're loving them just because you shared it. I mean, who wouldn't want to share our liquid gold, our liquid collagen HA matrix, our liquid trim fat shrinker product? Who wouldn't want to sell the Go Energy, or who wouldn't want to sell the Live Clean line? Like all of these insane products. We're coming out with a Phyto Red product, all these Phyto Greens and Golds, and there's so many products in our line that are all scientifically based. They're products that everybody's using. Instead of making the Walton family richer, you know, the top 1% has made like almost $200 billion just in the last year and a half alone. Like the rich are getting richer. You know, there's this divide, you know, right now happening. And, you know, why do we want to continue to support these huge big box stores like a Target or a Walmart when your friend or family or someone that you respect or you know or you like is selling something actually better or marketing something? So, you know, you share it with a simple Facebook post. We're not spamming friends and family. We're not bugging or begging. We're not slinging product out of the back of our trunk. We're not, you know, having big events and stuff. It's at your own speed. You just share this with your friends and family here and there if you like it. You can share it with anybody through, you know, just some curiosity posts. You can share it. And then we practice attraction marketing. So like if people want to hear about it, they can hit you up. If not, it's no big deal. And once you build a customer base, every time they reorder, they stay in your pod. So you don't just get paid once, you get paid for the life of the customer. And I think that's what's really different and what a lot of people don't understand. And then for those that want to quote unquote, like build like a team, Amber, how did you get that started? I mean, were you bugging people, pressuring people? Were you like, you got to join my opportunity right now? How did you build a team?
No, I mean, you know, the greatest thing is like we start with the people that maybe we know. That I started with people that I knew that were into like the natural health and we're into this kind of a thing. I had some friends that honestly were people that my first couple of reps were people that had been in other companies before, and one was like a nurse and she was always recommending holistic health treatment. So I brought this to her. Another of my friends is into the essential oils and she checked this out. Another of my friends, I just asked her if she would keep an eye out, you know, if anyone she know had joint problems. And then, you know, along came her mom who broke her arm and needed some help. And so just talking to people and even like getting them started when they didn't really know if they would, you know, they wanted to get their product for free essentially. And then just getting started with a couple of their friends. And then what we started doing is, you know, working with their friends. So one of the greatest things we do is called tap rooting in our business, which means that you don't have to do all the work. Like, you know, a lot of these people when they started out, they didn't know what they were doing. So they would just connect their friends to us, to me and David, and we would help answer the questions. And that's what we do all the way down to the team. So, you know, they're busy working. We will help their customers. We will answer their questions. And that's what's really like put a lot of success in, because they don't feel like they have to know everything. They don't have to learn everything. They don't spend 20 hours trying to figure it all out. They just got to link them up with us.
Yep. So just to recap, so it's a very simple system that you plug into. We have groups that are already built. And if somebody wants to hear more, instead of giving them a big sales pitch, you just add them to the group, tag them in a little message or a little post that one of us has made that shares more info. and send them a message with your link. And that's it. You can do it in 15, 20 seconds. You can do it in 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, a couple hours a day, whatever speed you want. And the title of this is How to Make a Living. For those that are really, really serious and you want to make a living, well, what does that really mean? Make a living. A living means, to actually survive on this income. And that's a possibility as well. There are many people that do it. Again, not that we can't make any income claims. We can't tell you you're going to get rich or you're going to, for sure, 100%, you're going to make enough money to pay all of your bills. There's no income claims at all. It's a result of 100% of your own efforts. But what we're doing is what we call leverage. So leverage is allowing you to scale your business and earn an income, not only through your own efforts, but through the efforts of others. And it's just everybody's got a warm market. Everybody's got someone who knows someone who knows someone. And it's like John Maxwell said, who do you know that I should know? That was his favorite question. He wrote a book on that, The Power of Asking for Referrals. And when you can earn up to 7% of a commission on what we call generations, 8 generations of customers and marketers that are loving and using the products, it creates a nice residual income cash flow for you. So having a cash flow business is very important right now. Instead of trading your time for money that you'll never get back, having a residual cash flow business allows you to have freedom and time and flexibility in your life. So those of you that are right now ready to do a hustle, but maybe you don't know everything about social media, you don't know, you don't have these special guru skills to be a Facebook YouTuber or crazy wild, funnel guy or whatever. But guess what? If you have a product that you like, you're okay to share it with a friend. You're okay to tell somebody, wow, I just ordered my liquid gold. It tastes great so far. Or, wow, I'm loving my results. And somebody else says, what are you using? Right? And you say, well, here's what I'm using. And that's it. No sales pitch, no spamming. And you do it at your pace. That's kind of what we're doing here. And so, Amber, I don't know, are we ready to give away $25? Should we tell people about what they have, what we've got for the rest of October? Let's tell them about that. And then we've got actually $50 here. I got 25 here and we got 25 here. If you want a chance to win the 25, we're going to give it away right now. Share this live, number one, and then tag someone in this. Tag a friend, a family member, somebody that maybe has been taking a look at it, maybe someone who agrees that 2 paychecks are better than 1. We all just had our payday yesterday. And it's such a good day. It's amazing. I went out and treated myself to a new outfit. It's a pretty fun thing when you've got this like really cool income that you can work towards and work up to. So Amber, anybody that decides to get back to the person that tagged them on this or shared this with them, what are we going to do? What's the company doing all the way through the month of October for anybody that wants to join the business?
Yeah, so they're basically giving you $30 off any package that you want to start with, which basically covers your enrollment. And so you can basically get started with the product you would be using anyways, and then get started in this business for like $10. And honestly, we're going right into the holiday season. November is bonkers for our business. It's literally like the easiest time you could ever ask for. People are just crazy about our products and they shop and they share with their friends, especially in November. So it's a really great time to get started and you get some extra cash for Christmas. Imagine getting that nice check. We get paid every single day, 2 times a day. Actually, you get a credit card from our company. So your husband doesn't even have to see the money you're getting and you can keep that little extra money for yourself, ladies. Or just have some extra money, for Christmas. That big bonus check will hit for you in December. And that's going to be super, super nice for a lot of people,
All right. Who wants some extra Christmas cash?
Yeah.
You mentioned it, like November, the company November 1st is going to announce like all the Black Friday deals that are going on. I've seen them and I'm like under, total confidentiality, like you won't believe the kind of deals that we have. So anyone that's new in our business, it's like you don't even have to really do anything. You just kind of like say, oh, here's the deal. And it's like everybody just goes, oh, I want that. I want that. I want that. There's this really cool little site where you just swipe through and look at the deals. It's insane. So people are going to be shopping. And I'll tell you what, one thing I'm hearing is a lot of the store shelves are going to be empty from normal gifts that people would want to give. So what a great gift to be able to give somebody like one of our household packs or one of our like healthcare packages or our immunity packages or one of these insane packages that will actually help their health and help their, you know, their household be cleaner and safer, live clean is our mission. So wouldn't that be a fun gift for the holidays? So anyway, we want to give away this right now. So we're going to look right now at whoever has shared this and whoever has tagged. So now I need to find how those people who's shared this. And I don't know if you can see Amber who has shared this. I'm looking up right now.
Yes, we got 13 shares, but I think you're gonna have to see them on your side.
I'm looking at them right now. We're gonna see who shared this, and we're gonna give these away. I'll tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back live into the comments, literally right now when we hang up, and we're gonna tag the winner of these, and then I want you to just private message me your address. And if you're watching the replay, hit replay. And if anybody wants to learn more, just talk to the person who shared this with you. And just remember, you know, 2 paychecks are better than 1. And right now is a time when we really need to pull it together, you know, as a country, as a family, as a mother, as a father, and take life into our own terms and live on our own terms. And that's what Amber's done. Amber, I'm so proud of all your success. And you inspire so many people daily with living your life on your terms. I see all your pictures of your family and all your kiddos just living a life and providing a life for your kids that, you know, not really a lot of people get to be able to provide that kind of life for your kids. And I know they appreciate it.
Aw, thank you. Well, the business has been amazing and just it was my dream. Just, sometimes you don't even know what you really want. Like I thought that I just wanted to be home with my kids, but what I actually wanted was like less stress, to be honest with you. Not feeling like constantly behind on the laundry, like even feeling guilty on the weekends, like feeling like you needed to catch up on everything and not ever being able to enjoy life. And what is giving me more than anything is just like that pace of life that is kind of more chill. And my kids aren't feeling so starved for attention anymore because I get to pick them up and they can just sit on the couch and play on their tablet and be happy, And so it's a beautiful thing. So if you have that desire in your heart, just keep going for it. Don't give up. I kind of like went in and out of like, I can do this, I can't do this, can't do this, can't do this. But at the end of the day, I was like, I'm going to keep working anyways. I might as well just keep working towards this until it finally happens. And then it finally did happen. So I just want to encourage you, just don't give up on those dreams. I always say, don't quit your daydream.
Oh, I love that. And we will see you in a couple weeks in Cabo at an all expenses paid trip that you won and I won. Well, we didn't win it. We earned it. We worked for it and worked our butts off. But the company's really cool because they not only they pay you great, but they also give you trips when you earn them and you hit the certain like sales and things. So it's super awesome. So we will see you in Cabo in a couple weeks. Thank you for joining me, Amber. Hit replay if you're watching replay. Tag some friends on this. Share this. And we're going to give it about 2 minutes. We're going to give away those $25 gift cards. Thank you guys so much. Have a great one. Bye, everybody.
Bye.